to. If you think you gonna stop me from leaving out that store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every month, I ain't bothering nobody, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like, it's gonna be an episode of goddamn Snap. If y'all turn them goddamn Snap benefits off, I can tell you.
Mind your freaking business.
All right.
And if you don't, old girl said her cousin or her sister, somebody gonna be over there ready to punch you, and you gonna feel like you got a Jet 2 holiday hit.
That's the family planning conversation. That's not the conversation that you're supposed to be having when them kids are here.
When SNAP stops, we steal food. The ugly side of entitlement. Hey y'all, welcome back to West Virginia Wire. My name is Regina Connell, and today we are reacting to a wave of viral clips spreading across social media. Videos of people saying, when SNAP stops, we steal food. This isn't just talk anymore. It's turning into a real-world concern. Grocery workers, cashiers, and delivery drivers are speaking up about being threatened or targeted. And if these attitudes keep spreading, theft and violence could rise right along with the outrage. So today, we're asking, when does desperation become danger? And how do we protect ourselves, our stores, and our communities from the ugly side of entitlement? You're watching West Virginia Wire, keeping you aware, alert, and informed, because what's trending online can walk right into your neighborhood. All right, everybody. So today I have a very special guest. We're going to lay down a couple of things together. So the first thing we're going to talk about is when SNAP stops, we'll steal food. The ugly side of entitlement. You guys, my name is Regina Connell with West Virginia Wire. And today I have one half of the Ugly Duck Society, Women of Web3 founder. This lady is amazing. Welcome, Kimberly Williams of the Ugly Duck Society. Girl, how are you doing? Tell everybody hey and tell us a little bit.
I'm doing really good. Just, constantly working, doing so much in the back for Web3 and for Ugly Duck Society. And I'm really just happy to be here with you, Regina. You're such a great commodity, I think is the word I'm looking for. That's a part of our community, and like you just add so much value as someone that supports us and just always showing up. So I got to show up for you because you're always showing up for us. So shout out to you.
Thank you so much, you guys. And they are amazing. You can find them on the X platform, you guys. Once we get this on the cutting room floor in the editing house, I will be putting all that information so you know exactly where to find Web3 Kimberly. That's what she's known as on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. So you guys, they have an amazing morning show every morning. You'll definitely want to tap into that, plus a lot of exciting things. So without further ado, today we're going to be looking at Pink Book Lessons, as well as our good friend Mr. Varnell Hill from What It Looked Like TV. So you ready to get into these videos and what these people are saying they're going to do if their benefits don't hit by a certain date?
I'm ready for the pasa pasa. That's how the Jamaicans call it, pasa pasa. Give me the drama.
Give me the drama. I like that. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to steal that. All right, let's do this.
Food stamps in November. Because I'm getting my shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Because I'm going to tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar Christ. I will be at Walmart with my steel toes.
So I'm sorry. Can I just stop it right there? And did she just say Jesus, Lamar, mother, all that?
Yeah.
So just so we know, we'll clarify Jesus' birth name. I don't know what Jesus she's talking about. It is a popular name, Jesus, whatever. But his name is Yeshua ben Joseph, and that would be Jesus is Lord, Christ is King. All right, let's continue on. Sorry. I just wanted to clarify that with everyone.
Because that's so disrespectful.
Girl, wait till you hear there's more. There's more. It will blow your mind. I cannot wait to hear your insights on some of the things these people believe.
Tell me, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucker with my grocery. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the I'm going to turn into. If you think you going to stop me from leaving out that store with my monthly, you want to see a human bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the I'm going to turn into. If you think you going to stop me from leaving out that store with my monthly groceries that I get every month, I ain't bothering nobody, okay?
You know, I just have to try to do it. My monthly groceries.
I ain't bothering nobody.
You
All
know,
right.
nobody.
Bother me. I ain't
Bitch,
bothering.
I be $2 plus 50.
You say all the groceries is free now? What I heard. Well, you take from us, we take from you.
Okay.
We're gonna be running out the motherfucking store.
Y'all out here crashing out about EBT and shit like that, baby. That's why I got big purses, big bags. Yeah, I got it all. I don't know why y'all crashing out about motherfucking EBT. Because we can meet at every goddamn Walmart, Target, and every goddamn grocery store in the motherfucking America, and we get to running up out that bitch. They can't catch everybody. If it's 5,000 motherfuckers.
So, just to let you guys know, we will be viewing something in a few minutes, a Facebook post that my husband Big Russ sent to me regarding this. They are coordinating things to actually do something like this. I think it will interest you. There's a Facebook post about it and everything, kind of like the No Kings rallies, stuff like that. Right. So I'm really glad you're on here, because if they're doing something like that in your area, you know, it's always best to be aware of it. So let's let her continue on about this coordinated thefting event. And then she says they can't arrest us all. I beg to differ. They absolutely can arrest you all, and they will, one way or another. So I don't know if I want to play with that, though.
Motherfucking goddamn box fit and everything the fuck else. And running up out there, bitch. How they gonna catch our ass? You better be like them motherfuckers that was out there in Philly when they was out there doing all them riots, going on them stores.
You know what they'll probably do? Because in one instance, they actually locked them in the library. They locked the protesters in one area. What would they do if they locked them in the store?
Oh yeah, y'all get locked in that store for sure.
Corralled like a damn herd or something.
Or snacking out big ass 70-inch TVs and all the motherfucking shoes and all that shit. Y'all motherfuckers better stop crashing out about this motherfucking shit. Y'all better start motherfucking sitting up here figuring it the fuck out. Because that means if I gotta go in that bitch and steal meat, steal fast, that's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna eat. We gonna eat regardless.
Everybody going around saying that motherfuckers ain't getting food stamp next month. Mind you, bitch, I'm on food stamp. Let me tell you this right now. Donald J. Trump, I don't know what the you got going on in that house of yours, but bitch, you better fix it. Just because your ass going through some shit don't mean you gotta take it out on everybody else, bitch. Fix this shit right now. Let me not get my food stamps. Let me not get my food stamps. I'm going back to stealing. I don't care. If you leave your car unlocked in the middle of the night, lock it, bitch. Because if I don't get no food stamps, best believe me and mine's gonna eat regardless.
Don't do it. J-O-B.
He doesn't.
Oh no, we're not getting late.
Okay, so let's dissect that. What's the common denominator that people feel the cause of the food stamp potential shutoff is? Who are they blaming? I just hear one person that's being blamed.
Is they blaming Trump?
They're blaming Trump. So, and let's think about that. So I've covered this in many other things that we've done that, you know, the government shut down because Congress could not come to an agreement, and it's something that they already agreed on a few months ago. So for whatever reason that it's holding it up, Congress holds the purse strings, not Donald Trump. So let's just clarify that to begin with. So, you know, we just want to get facts out. So do you agree? I'm not sure about the...
I was watching a video yesterday about it. I think it was like the congressmen had a meeting and they were going over, first of all, why we're going through a government shutdown and why all of these things, including food stamps, would be affected by it. And they were, you know, going down the list of what they found on the bill, you know, that was under Biden. Certain things that they were covering, you know, like for male prostitutes, for people, for other countries outside of America that you know, the government was funding supposedly. I thought of it as definitely cover-ups. Like they're just making these up to cover up money that they're probably moving around, laundering, however you want to say that. And but nonetheless, it's like that's y'all business. Like that's y'all mess. That's the government's mess. You know, that's y'all up top elite people who got time and access to pay these millions, if not billions of dollars. Keep it between y'all, exactly like how you did it. Nobody ever asked us, the people, hey, is it okay that we cover male prostitutes to get their genitalia cut off or anything like that, or to cover their medical bills for certain things? You never asked us for permission for that. I never in the mail saying, hey, is it okay that we're taking your tax money?
We didn't get to vote on it. None of that. I'm with you.
Don't me in the unvote, right? So I definitely don't agree that they're affecting the American people by what's going on.
We had someone here in West Virginia even go as far as to say, I covered it on my last piece, that, you know, oh, well, if they don't get these EBT benefits, you know, that provides jobs. So let's look at it this way. So Kimberly Mother Duck and the co-founder with her, Scrooge McDuck, Youssef. So you guys have a business. Say you were benevolent and you helped some people out, which I know y'all always do. Imagine that person coming back and saying, where's my monthly handout? You know, it was a hand up, not a handout. And, you know, where's this at? And that's that sense of entitlement, that because you said, hey, we're going to help you out, yet they've done nothing to help the brand, push the brand forward, promote the brand, any of that, but yet they still expect that monthly handout. How is it any different because it's the government giving it? I think that's even worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Definitely, you know, people that are receiving benefits. There's some people who really, truly, honestly need it. And then there's people that we're watching who you can tell, if you have that much brain to speak and say something and share opinions like this, then you have that much more brains to go and get that job job.
You listen to me. I want you to get your ass up today. Go out and look for a job. The word today is job. J-O-B. You hear me?
Just get the job. Do what you can do. I don't know what it is, but do it and make that money and stop being so handicapped to the system. You know?
Stop using that energy to figure out how to get around the system that's not ever, it's never guaranteed that it's always going to be there for you. Yeah. And with that said, I think it will surprise you that what we're about to watch, okay, we're about to watch some really crazy stuff. I mean, some of the stuff these people say is just nuts. I mean, they're flat out saying, so this is the question I want us to think about while we're watching some more of the footage. So some people come on and they talk about, you know, their whole family. So let's think about that. When someone applies for food stamp benefits, who are they applying for, right? You can apply for yourself. You can apply for so many dependents. So let's keep that in mind as we watch the next footage, and then we'll cover that. All right. You ready, my lady?
Yes.
He does. All right. Here we go with Pink Book Lessons. You ready? You need a break?
No.
Look, Walmart, Costco, everybody can get it. I don't give a.
Now, why the fuck I just wake up and I see that they talking about, oh, people not getting they SNAP benefit.
This is where I want you to really pay attention. She talks about her mother a lot, right? And then other videos, they talk about their families, right? And my only question is, are you a recipient? Are you a dependent on this food stamp plan? And if you're not, why would there be the expectation that you would get anything bought with the food stamp benefits that are for the exact recipients? Because they're allotted so much money per month to cover certain food items for each person. So I'll just park my car there. Do you want to say anything before she continues?
Nope, I want to hear what she about to say about her mama.
It's in the month of November. I know, like, y'all ain't take my mama food stamps in the month of Thanksgiving. Are you serious? Are we finna riot or what? Cause
And let me just say, I was with her when she was like, hey, you're not about to take my mama's food stamps, until she kept running her mouth. And then we understood.
This is taking it too far. It's already been too far, but they have taken it to hell. We're not going to eat. I'd be damned if I pay for a month.
Did she just say
with my
we?
own money?
What you mean you're not paying for a turkey with your own money? Who's supposed to pay for it? Millions of black families in this country been buying turkeys and funding our own holiday meals for decades. Like, really?
I know my mama better get her stamps on the 15th.
For what?
If y'all need her name and her number, all of that, I'm telling you, let them stamps not be there. I'm organizing a riot in every city. I'm not playing.
You know what? If I don't get my food stamps, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to rack up, and I'm going to ride right out the door, and I dare anybody to put their hands on me. I'm going back to stealing, so you better lock your cars. I'm going to take everything in sight.
My lady, at your age, shame on you. Let's keep going.
If only she could run into a dentist's office and steal a smile. I don't get why she's not trying to steal that. But ever since officials warned that should the government shutdown continue, EBT recipients won't receive benefits on November 1st, there's been a wave of women going online vowing to steal food from grocery stores. It's absolutely crazy. People openly claiming they'll break the law before they even try.
People out here talking spicy, man, but I still got love for y'all. I'm still trying to help y'all and get y'all on the right track. Everybody keeps asking the same question: how I'm gonna feed my family, how I'm gonna feed my kids. Respectfully to everybody out there, that is the question that you're supposed to be asking yourself before you have the kids. That's the family planning conversation. That's not the conversation that you're supposed to be having when them kids are here. So we gotta start having and doing things in the right order. We're not supposed to be having that conversation right now. So if it's not somebody that's losing their benefits on here, basically threatening that they about to go crazy and steal everything that's unchained, you got a whole nother segment of people out here that's basically soft threatening you, that if you see somebody stealing, that you better not say nothing.
November, if you are at the grocery store and you see somebody walking out with some food because they don't have SNAP benefits, food stamps, whatever to pay for it, I need you to keep your phones in your purses, in your pockets, and whatever. I need you not to record nothing. I need you to mind your business. I need you to let these people feed their families, let these workers do their job. If they want to chase, let them chase. But I need you, talking to you, I need you to set aside and be still and let these people do whatever they need to do to feed their families. I need you not to interfere. I need you not to record. I need no evidence. Don't be helping these billion-dollar companies out.
Let's pause right there and talk about these billion-dollar companies. Let's talk about, you're a business owner. You pay salaries. You've got overhead. When something's stolen from you, who eats that cost? The government doesn't give you money for what's been stolen from you, do they? You might get a tax break for certain spoilage, damage, stuff like that. So let's consider that as this lady continues on and tells everyone to mind their business. Because remember, every time a store is not profitable because of loss, damage, theft, whatever, we pay as the consumers that are actually paying. It will drive the costs up. I dare say that the food stamp subsidies are what's driving costs up, driving inflation. There's a whole host of things that go into it, right? And to blame one administration, I don't think is really fair. I think it's been a number of administrations, the government as a whole. So that's just my opinion. All right, let's let this lady continue on.
That are just trying to feed their families because assistance got cut, because you want to help out your already billionaire friends. People that don't have to worry about how they putting food on the table this Thanksgiving. Not even Thanksgiving. People that don't have to worry about how to put food on their table for next week's dinner, for this week's dinner, for tomorrow's dinner, for tonight's dinner. Whatever the household situation is, mind your freaking business.
I'm snitching.
And if you don't, old girl said her cousin or her sister, somebody gonna be over there ready to punch you, and you're gonna feel like you got a Jet 2 holiday hit.
I don't know about that.
When people start stealing because they're cutting food stamps, I'm gonna just look the other way.
And if you work in a grocery store, you are still going to get paid that hourly wage, whether somebody takes that food or not. Mind your in business.
But they may not. They may lose their job to a layoff because the store can know. What about these mom and pop stores? They can't afford that kind of theft.
Or what?
Starting next month, if you are...
Oh, this is Hillbilly Helena. You're going to like her.
I was waiting.
You what?
Fair-skinned say something.
Oh, yeah. You know, I am diverse, baby.
So,
your store or anywhere that sells like food like that you can get with stamps, and you see somebody taking food for their family, their kids, and you kill on them, then you are a lame, brown nosing, boot licking little biatch. Okay. If your loyalty is to a $1 billion company over your community, your friends, your neighbors, your family, then you suck. Because starting in November, if this shutdown is not taken care of, millions of people will lose their SNAP and EBT benefits. They will be hungry. Children in America, hungry. And if you see somebody taking something that they need to feed their family, then you are the worst kind of person, okay? I'm just saying, like...
Don't you just love it when they say they're just saying, like, that's supposed to, I don't know, make it more believable? I can't wait to hear your thoughts on Hillbilly Helly over here.
Food should be a human right anyways, okay? Like I don't know. But please don't be that loser, okay?
I call that bull talk for a one-eyed fat man.
Tell me what you call the police.
Yes.
What? I definitely believe in just mind your business. Just don't even get involved, because you don't, like, people when they get to that desperation and they know the repercussions that can be reaped from doing this and they're still doing it anyway, it's like, don't get involved unless you plan on taking somebody down yourself, like a cop. And at that point, it's really like you're really going too far. Like, as a citizen arrest, there's no need for that.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Keep going. And I say that because when we're in a store, how do you really know unless you're stalking someone out whether they're taking something? And it's just like, Jesus tells the Pharisees that wanted to stone Mary Magdalene when he drew the line in the sand, that what were you doing up in her window anyway? What were you doing there in the first place? So I agree with you. Keep going.
But the part that gets me is like, y'all only care about starving children when it affects you. But there's children starving every single day in every moment in America. This is not even talking about outside of America. Happening right now before November and December is going to hit. So what about them now? What about the parents that aren't even getting approved for benefits right now? Where's the fight for them now? You guys are only fighting because it's affecting you personally. And like, we're too selfish as human beings. We sitting here and we're talking about, oh, if you see somebody stealing something, don't say nothing and leave them alone and let them feed their family. But where were you before this happened to fight for people's rights and to mention something like this? Where was it? Where was the fight?
Exactly. And, let me piggyback on that with relative to the government shutdown, which, we talked to Peyton Jackson, who's running against Mark Vesey in the 30th Texas Congressional District. And she said that, so let's think about this. So they are touting, we won't sign the bill. We won't agree to this. We're going to keep it shut down because of your health care, right? What about the food benefits? If the people don't have the food benefits, what good is the health care? And that's the whole reason that things are held up. And that's from their own mouths. So make that make sense to me. So you're absolutely right, and there comes a time where we are to carry our own burdens plus offer plus, add to. And these people are just straight up saying, look, I get desperate times call for desperate measures, but not these kind of desperate measures.
They family, man. I know you get up every morning and you put your boots on and you put your work outfit on and you go to work and you gotta suffer, but they trying to feed their family, man. All they gotta do is go to Walmart and take something. I don't know where they think these videos be going. They be making these videos talking all this spice. Talking spicy as hell and acting like people from Walmart not gonna see the videos. The Walmart workers saw the videos and I think y'all done played y'all hand. Maybe y'all should have just ran up in there on the first started doing what you was going to do, but y'all done warned the Walmart workers. One thing people do not appreciate that I keep trying to tell y'all is people coming to their job to make problems. The Walmart workers aren't trying to hear all this.
Let me tell you something, bitch. If you think you come into my Walmart, fill up a basket and walk out there, bitch, I'm gonna pull you by that sad ass lace front, your niggas out, your kids around and make every last one of them help you put that shit back. Come to my Walmart with that shit.
Let me tell you something. If you think that you better come up in here and steal from the Wally World because you ain't getting no food stamps, I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna call. They're on speed dial. I'm gonna call them expeditiously. I don't care.
This is your wake-up call, pal.
Expeditiously.
Go to work.
Expedition.
Hey, here's a message to all you grocery store chains out there.
That lady was probably my favorite when she said expeditiously.
Yes.
So all those Blipsy reels you see in there, that's him doing that. That's where I found out because I was like, I'd love to do stock footage B-roll just to say how I'm feeling. So I found the Blipsy reels through his channel. We talked back and forth and he gave me little tips and stuff. So
nice.
Networking.
In the United States. You know they're talking about
And Mother Duck is the queen of networking. Let's keep going.
robbing y'all in November because if the food stamps aren't on their cars, they're just gonna come in there and take y'all shit. So my suggestion, lock the doors, make them order all their food online, have it delivered curbside or have it delivered to their house. Don't even let their ass in the stove.
Now that's a bright idea.
For real. And at the end of the day, remember that we're influencing every single person that comes across these videos. So it doesn't matter if nobody ever sees this video that we're doing, right? But people are seeing those videos. And so those are young adults that we're influencing for their mind state of how they should think and what their reaction should be when they don't get their way. And so it's like their actions land on you. Like their karma is going to be part of your karma because you influenced them. Nobody ever thinks about that. Like, oh, why is this happening to me? I haven't done anything. But you didn't understand that your influence did something. And so therefore it follows you, you know, so.
Totally. And I think I left out the video where the lady actually went on there. I just didn't think we'd have the stomach to watch it, where she actually says that she made a deal with God and that if she goes back to stealing, she knows that God will believe that she didn't believe in him. But hey, if y'all are out there grabbing some stuff, this is my list. And if you steal it, bring it to me. Right.
That's demonic influence to me. If you act.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, y'all. That's all we got. We thank you for joining. Please, those of you that are new, if you stayed all the way through, we thank you. Double dog, triple dog, quadruple dog. Thank you. We want to thank our special guest, Kimberly. And don't worry, she's going to be on other videos too. We're about to go talk about 3i Atlas. And then I think we're going to squeeze in a video about people preparing for the rapture. All right, guys, we will catch you on the flip flop. Thanks for watching.